There we go. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Um, it's it's early for me. It's a day. Things happened. But we're here for Hydrafixation. Hello, everyone. Also, yes. Hello, Twitch. Also, hello on the red side over there. I'm not used to having people in chat, but also cheeseburger nugget is a banger name. Just
Fuck yeah.
Also, you guys tell me if I have to bump up Zeesie's audio a bit. This is the same. I think if I pull up the Epic VOD, you did the same thing.
Dad, that sounds like me.
Yeah.
I'm a creature of habit.
Someone remind me.
I know one thing and I do it well.
Someone remind me to do that afterwards.
No.
But yeah, hi everyone. I'm Helia, your local sun snack, collector of stories, keeper of secrets, and today your host for Hydrafixation. If this is the first time here and you have no idea what's going on, I will explain it to you in shortly. This is Hydrafixation. Hydrafixation is the format where I invite a guest to have them talk about their special interest or hyperfixation. But not just like that, because otherwise we would sit here for the next 10 hours. That could still happen. But, to make it a bit harder, I give my guest 20 minutes of uninterrupted presentation time to talk about whatever they want to talk about. And afterwards, we continue to yap a bit. I ask questions, you can ask questions, and we'll see how this is going. But why is it called Hydrafixation? Well, as it is with all of those conversations, you start at one topic, 10 others pop up, and we will end anywhere but not at where we started. If you watched any other of the 7 episodes that came before this it happened a lot. But yeah, last episode we started at Mario Kaizo, ended at obscure mascots, and had some revelations from my guests. We went hard. But today I have with me Zeesie. Do you want to introduce yourself to people?
Hi, Rise for the Rose. I'm your lovely rose maiden, guardian of the garden, Zeesie. I have several things that I personally enjoy. I, for some reason, have decided to pick a live series in Minecraft. Though Twisted Wonderland was very tempting, and now I'm slowly regretting my decision. But I made like a 20 PowerPoint slide, so too late to get back with that one now. So, really dug myself a hole.
I think it was funny because on the buffet table Discord, I was like, hey, this is the idea, who wants to do something? And you were probably the first person who screamed very loud Minecraft. Okay. And I was like, okay, cool.
Can I say something about this?
Yeah, please.
I did not raise my own hand on that. Ken Kong raised my hand for me.
True.
Pinged my ass and was like, I don't think Ken Kong even said anything. I think Ken Kong just pinged me. I was like, God.
Which is technically even funnier. Not gonna lie. Hey, you looking for a yapper? I have one for you.
He was premium quality, good yapper. Talks about Minecraft every other fucking second.
Yeah.
That sounds like.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I'm excited though.
I'm also excited because I said that before. Minecraft is not a favorite game of mine at all, because I'm overwhelmed with the amount of freedom this game gives me. They just be like, here you go, have fun, do whatever you want, figure shit out yourself, and I'm like, no, give me a quest.
Give me objectives, yeah.
Yeah, give me something. I honestly now with a lot of modded Minecraft stuff that actually has a bit of, framework, I'm like, okay, that could be nice. Other than Helia needs their spreadsheet. Yeah, maybe I do. Yeah, what is a quest log but a fancy spreadsheet?
Can't argue with that. I want the next bonus game, but it's a fucking Excel sheet instead.
I mean,
Yeah,
there would be.
after I said that, I realized that I think several people have probably made spreadsheets of bonus gate.
Yeah.
So that is not a good comparison if I were to say anything about that. But
Mira, it's Mira. The one time you can actually watch my stream because you know it's a reasonable hour for you, and your fucking graphic drivers crash. I'd like to see Helia try Guild Wars 2. Umi, fun fact, I played that game a lot in the past. I just fell completely off the bandwagon, but I did.
What the hell is Guild Wars 2?
Guild Wars 2 is an online fantasy MMORPG thing, which is kind of cool. And I played that a lot because I didn't play World of Warcraft anymore and I needed something to scratch the itch that I was missing. It didn't work. 6 p.m. at your time. That is time zones. By the way, happy time zones. We are living in very different time zones. It's evening for Zeesie. I woke up 2 hours ago because it's still morning-ish. It's amazing. Okay.
Yeah, it is like nighttime for me.
Oh, I got another.
Good old time zones.
Okay. First off, let me pull up the dreaded 20-minute timer. I know, it's hard. Yeah, Happy, it's yeah, Les, I have questions. It's Sunday, and you decided to get up early to watch this? I mean, hey, good taste, but... Huh? But...
You know, if I was to wake up at 7 a.m., I would want to do it for a Minecraft presentation, in all fairness.
Yeah, I mean, if anything. If anything. Okay, also let me pull up your amazing first slide of the presentation. Here we go. Look at this. It's... Yeah.
Here is vomit.
It's...
I just slapped everything on her foot. Also, I like to preface, okay. As a little, like, thing before the presentation, so there's the life series, and then there is the fandom. I'm going to be talking about both interchangeably, because Martin in the Littlewood exists. But I'll try my best to declare it, be like, oh, this is a fandom thing. This is, like, what actually happened in the series.
Yeah, I'm nodding as if I have any idea what you're talking about. Yeah.
Just nod and agree.
Yeah, I mean, this is...
exists sums it up nicely.
This is usually...
You know...
This is usually my hydrafixation mode is... Yeah, This is also funny that I have one person in chat, because I think Marsh's not here, who actually will have an idea what you're talking about, which is interesting.
Oh my god, I could draw on the page. Holy shit, this is gonna make it way better.
Let's... Okay, guys, we're getting early YouTube red arrows now. This is...
I'm so happy I can draw. I was like, oh, I didn't make this on Google Slides. I can't, have a laser pointer. You're wrong. The laser pointer is in my heart.
I need the betting odds on whether Martin will show up in the VOD comments. What? Huh?
He's omnipresent. Both in lore and in canon.
Cool. If you're here, if you're in the VOD later, hi, welcome. I don't know who you are, but I probably will be after we're through with this.
Yippee!
Yeah. So you have to do a good job now, Zeesie.
Oh, no, fuck.
and represent.
Oh no! If Martin and the little one watches this and I just like get it all wrong, I think I need to be like revoked
Maybe.
permanently.
But no pressure.
That's actually terrifying, though.
But no pressure. I mean, you were yesterday in my chat already so relaxed about today, so we're fine. I think you can
Relax? Was that what I was?
Yeah,
I
completely.
remember it very differently. I remember that very differently, in fact.
Someone pull up
But
the
sure,
chat
relax.
log.
Yeah, I think I was like screaming, crying, shitting myself. But yeah, relax is what I would call it.
Welcome to Hydrafixation, where every of my guests is like, oh my god, can I do this? Yeah, you can. Chill. 7 other people before you did that successfully. Look, if everything goes wrong, pivot to Woolie's case. Okay, by the way, I'm still mad about you guys.
You're so fucking true, Mira. You're so fucking true.
I'm still mad about you guys that you talked about like delicious cakes yesterday, and I'm like, I will probably never be able to taste them. Okay, I'll probably just need to get a lot of money and visit you guys, but still.
Easy solution.
Easy fucking peasy. I'm taking the next plane down under and we're fine.
Yeah. I'll see you in 5, okay.
I'm so willing.
She thought Hydrafixation was going to be online. It's actually here, right now.
Honestly, one day I need an actual in-person hand cam Hydrafixation, and the presentation is someone actually having like paper and a pen and just writing everything down and making that would be so funny. It would be so fucking funny. So yeah, I'm open for that if anyone wants to come to visit. Yeah, I volunteer. Perfect. Kay, you're actually not that far away from me. That could actually work. Also, Kay, that means you can actually get your PNG tuber model finished and actually start streaming, and then we can do that. I also would actually come visit you when it's warmer. Then I have a little vacation on top of that. That would be kind of cool. Yeah. Okay. Listen, I've been meaning to visit more places. Yeah. I mean, you should. Especially since we're on the same continent. I mean, that is actually an absolute advantage.
Pretty fucking rare.
To probably 90% of the other people I'm communicating with. It's
hey.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how that happened. How I suddenly know like a good chunk of people who are like literally on the other end of the world. It's just sitting in the middle is hard. I was supposed to visit Germany like a year ago, so yeah, come over, my guy. Come over. Bring the other child too, and we can have a family trip or something. I don't know. Yeah, I have more kids than Dusk and Z. It's I'm collecting those. It's funny.
That's sure, okay, cool. That's normal, yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, and then I thought about it for 2 more seconds, and I don't want to say it anymore.
Do it.
I was just gonna be like, collect them, kid.
Okay, gotta catch them all, but it's people and a Pokemon.
Cool.
Oh god. Okay, we need to start this. This is already getting out of hand, which is
What do you mean?
No, this is absolutely what I expected.
Can you tell which one my favorite season is? I don't know if it's obvious enough.
Amazing. See, you also get live art, guys. This is what you get. Hydrafixation. You get knowledge. You get comedy. You get wisdom and live art in this case. Banger.
Wisdom's a choice.
Sometimes you actually get a lot of wisdom of a Hydrafixation episode. I don't know how much it will be here, but there is a chance. There is a good chance that might happen.
I could roll a nat 20 and just provide some fucking bars.
That would be, I mean, that would be funny. Roll a nat 20 to see how successful your presentation will be.
I get a 1, I start fucking subbing, crying shit
yeah, if you play one stream dice.
Yeah, it's like, guys, I don't know about this one.
Okay. But yes, you will get a 10-minute, a 5-minute, and a 1-minute warning from me. So you have, some resemblance of time. If I actually remember it, last I was like, oh, by the way, it's 4.5 minutes because I was just listening and I didn't look at the time myself. Rolled my liquid core D20 for you, 14. You're good. See, easy fucking easy.
Oh, thank God.
And I think you actually get a +2 or something for being a yapper. I think you'll be fine.
Yippee!
Okay. Are you ready?
Can I say that my drawing kind of looks like Limited Life has measles? Yes, I am ready.
Honestly, I think I watched too much Elden Ring streams lately because I wasn't going with measles but scarlet rot, which potato, but yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Pomegranate.
I will count you down. On go, you can start. You got 20 minutes to make your point. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go.
So basically, the Life series, or otherwise known as the Life SMP or Traffic SMP in terms of like Twitter and like fandom stuff, it's basically like 6-ish kind of seasons of like 8 episodes of Minecraft, and each season, quote unquote, has a different gimmick. But the basis for like the Life series is always the same. So you have green names, which are 3 or more lives, and you guys are like peaceful, you guys are helping each other, you guys are starting the game, right? This is where everyone starts out usually, minus season 2. But you have yellow names, which this is when you're on your second life, so you've already died 1 or more times. And this is like your cautionary period where you're like, oh, I don't know if I should, jump in a ravine naked. That sounds like a bad idea, right? You think about your actions a little bit more. Or in this case of Scar, you just don't, right? And then when you're in your very, very last life, you are a red name, and you are very dangerous. You can kill people, can harm people, you can start fights, right? Red names typically are the only ones who are actively hostile, but green names and yellow names can fight back in case like a red name is attacked. So they're not defenseless or anything. So the first season, we got Third Life. They have odd naming schemes. I don't expect you to remember the naming schemes. A lot of the content creators don't even remember the season that they're in. Mumbo thinks he's won a season, he hasn't. So basically, Third Life is the very first season, and it's the most like vanilla, right? It's getting resources, it's getting kills, it's just the 3 names, it's just the 3 lives. Also, for some reason, there was like a war. There was Dogwarts versus the Desert Alliance. Dogwarts had like 8 people. The Desert Alliance had like 4. So by some miracle, the Desert Alliance won. I don't question it. I don't understand how. They probably should have lost. They didn't. They did lose Jimmy, but Jimmy's lost in every fucking. We got Last Life, which is season 2, and this is the season where it's kind of getting more polished, I would say, right? Like they saw how successful Third Life was as a series, but basically Last Life, if you're into like a good drama, this is probably going to be your favorite season. It has a little angst. It has fairies. It has shadows. It has yaoi. Well, what do I call Red and Martin? Yaoi, I guess? Question mark. But basically, there is a new gimmick in it, and what happens is at the very, very start, all the players roll between 2 to 6 lives. So at the very, very start, a random amount of lives is given, and their lives are able to be used as like bartering. So you can trade lives, being like, "Oh, I'll give you a horse for a life," right? Terrible trade, by the way. Don't do that. People did it anyway. They lost that life. They lost that horse. I think that horse is dead. But also think the horse was named like Piss or something. But that's besides the point. So that was a big thing, was like the give life command, because you were able to barter with your lives. So someone like Scar, who's like car salesman embodied, he was thriving on that. And then you got the random amount of lives. You also had the boogeyman. So someone who's not a red name would be randomly chosen as the boogeyman. And the boogeymen have to kill a green name or a yellow name. They have to kill someone who's not red. And if they don't, the next session, immediately they become red. It doesn't matter where you start. You could have gone from 6 lives to 1. It does not matter. If you do not get rid of the boogeyman curse, you are going to be red next session. Also, weirdly enough, if you're red, you get like kicked out. I don't know if I fucking agree with that, but sure. Rip Green, rip Mumbo. Mumbo dies because of this. But rip anyone who became red. Rip Joel, right? There were a lot of people who turned red. They got kicked out immediately. Like, day ones does not matter. We also got the girls, the gays, and Mumbo Jumbo.
The three genders.
Yeah. You got Double Life. This is like the series of like toxic relationships and yearning. If you're into a good drama romance, this is your shit, right? This is how the fuck do I explain Double Life? Okay, basically, you got a bunch of soulmates, right? And each person has a soulmate. And if your soulmate takes damage, you take damage. If your soulmate dies, you die, right? It's like the Masons in Mafia, right? I don't think it's like the lovers in Mafia, not the Mason. But basically, the main thing is the quartet, and they love each other, but they hate each other, but they love each other, and there's a dog.
Yes, see, now I'm sold. Dog.
You got soulmates, angst, drama, angst, ranchers, my beloved, angst, boat boys. That's a selling point to some people. Some people like boats. I'm more angst. You got limited life. This is my favorite. I love limited life. It's so good. It's basically, all the players now start with 24 hours. They don't start with lives anymore. But every time you die, you lose an hour. And if you die to a boogeyman, because the boogeyman's back this time, you lose 2 hours, right? And so this kind of changed a lot of things, because now everyone's going to be red eventually. So no one really betrayed the reds. It's really good if you like a lot of like action and a lot of death and a lot of like, holy shit, what the fuck's going on? Limited Life's for you. I love Limited Life. It's so good. I got no fucking clue what happens in it. You got Secret Life. So Secret Life is pretty much each person gets a task, and they have to finish that task before the session ends. Otherwise, the next session they're going to be hit with the harder task. Gemini Tay enters in this season. She's amazing. I love her. People don't like her, but fuck you.
Fair.
This is like people who really like interactions, right? Seeing Mumbo Jumbo out of his little hobbit hole, right? That's fun. That's cool. That's quirky. Anyway, Wildlife. Wildlife is where you can see the budget really upping. There's every single episode, there's a wild card. And the wild card is, it can go from killer snails to killer quiz robots to killer food to why did I say rope?
I don't know.
I don't know rope. I don't know what rope and bombs are for. I think that was my thinking of a joke. Dom Toretto from Fast and Furious. I also don't know what I meant by Hellspawn. There's also killer snails. They're so cute. Look at the snails. They're my favorite thing in all the world. I love them so much. They're so cute. They're the best. So we got Past Life. Past Life is kind of returning back to simpler times, and basically it starts at beta, which is the very, very first version of Minecraft, and it progresses with each version of Minecraft, and it adds like the new like Minecraft items and the new Minecraft blocks and new landscape, new environment, new animals and stuff like that, right? New battle combat. There's also the boogeyman this season, leprosy. Yeah. It is the equivalent of people put in shitty like fucking like traps and people just falling into them, right? You put a door and you put a pressure plate around the door and people just fall into that. So that's Past Life.
Sure.
Oh shoot. Next up, we're gonna explain all of the characters. Characters, cast, members, people, right? So this is Green. He is what a lot of people will start with. He's kind of like the safest POV to start with because he edits them down a lot and they're really like short and digestible usually. And also he's very like associated with a lot of the stuff that's going around.
Even I know that name.
He is the brains behind the entire operation. Also, he has the stuff with the Watchers. In the fandom, he has Watcher lore where basically the Watchers are like this omnipotent being god things, and they fuck around with the Life series players, like little dollhouse people. And he's a part of the Watchers, and he creates the Life series. And so that's like a big thing. He also has the Widow Curse, where basically all of his teammates.
Oh, by the way, 10 minutes.
Oh shit! All of his teammates would die before him. He usually kills them though, so he's like one of those noir femme fatales who are like, "Oh, detective, fancy seeing you here. Kill my husband." Anyway, this is Scar. He is a scam artist. He also has he's very fashionable. He has a new outfit every series, and he just lies for no reason, and he's great. He is also a part of the Gamers Outreach. So if you don't know, Gamers Outreach helps children with disabilities get games, because Scar himself is disabled, and he's a big advocate for them. Martin, big lore man, big yaoi man. He loves yaoi, he loves your lore, and he's a VTuber. He's also oomfies with Lady Gaga, but that's history. He likes role playing it out. He is also canonically, in terms of fandom stuff, he is a listener, and so he is against the Watchers. And his VTuber lore is that he is kind of traveling through space and cybernetic stuff and trying to fix the worlds that the Watchers are destroying. That's his VTuber lore. Scott is known for winning and winning alone. He is big winner man.
Damn.
And everyone hates him because he always wins. They're like, "Oh, Scott, he's sweaty." Yeah. I love Scott. I love winning. Etho is the equivalent of seeing a really sick tree in a woods, right? You're like, "Man, that tree has history." You're like, "Fuck yeah," right? That's Ethos Lab. Etho is like the founding father of Minecraft. Like, Minecraft in general. He created the hopper clock, he revolutionized redstone and engineering, and he's just a little cryptic Canadian man who hunts geese and shit like that. I don't fucking know.
Sure.
He's a generator. He's like 5 generators.
Canadian hobbies.
Yeah. Also, he stuffs his microphone in a tissue box and plays his games sideways. Because that's an Etho thing to do.
I know that fact.
This is Joel. Joel hates Scott. He hates horses. He hates fun. And he loves his wife. That's Joe Smallish Beans.
Damn Odysseus.
In terms of like Hermitcraft and like life series, Joe doesn't really go usually for like lore and stuff like that. But Joel is anti-lore usually. He's been getting into it more though. Also, the Reddit thinks he's fucking insane, which is so funny. This is B-dubs. If you were wondering about leprosy in past life, this is your guy. He loves horses. He loves Etho. He really fucking like you don't understand. He loves horses. He's the inventor of the stick horse method. That's him, right? He loves clocks. He would betray his day ones for a clock. That person was his soulmate, which is really awkward because the soulmates were like a couple seasons after. But that's B-dubs. That being said, he loves horses. He hates Joel Schmorless Beans, and so this image is so funny because it's B-dub's horse lover, and he's murdering Scar's horse because it's such a shit horse. Also leprosy. He roleplays leprosy. I don't know.
Sure.
This is Mumbo Jumbo. Oh wait, no, Cleo. Ooh. Cleo.
I know Cleo.
This is Cleo. I love Cleo. Cleo is usually like very level-headed. Typically, in a room of like 5 people, Cleo's usually the one having a brain cell, right? Cleo's like, don't jump in that river. Don't jump in a ravine. Don't light yourself on fire. That's a bad idea, right? I love Cleo. I think you should watch Vampire's SMP. Cleo's really good. Also, Cleo's a featurable. Mumbo Jumbo is the equivalent of when you lift up a rock and you see a little bug and a bug just staring back at you. That's Mumbo Jumbo. that is how I feel about Mr. Jumbo here. He loves rock climbing and bouldering, and he was in the Minecraft movie, and he likes making doors and geese.
5 minutes.
He also combat. Oh fuck! This is Skiz. Skiz is like typically Skiz is like the butt of the joke. Same with Jimmy, but he really enjoys it. He's dog shit at building, and he's pretty bad at games, but he's here to have fun, and he is the equivalent of a cartoon character stuck in real life. This is Impulse, Mr. Sweaty Man too. If you thought Scott was sweaty, Impulse is also pretty sweaty. He dug a big ass hole in episode 1 and called it a day. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna dig a big fucking hole. Scott is the crazy in the way that he always wins. Impulse is crazy in the way that I don't know if he's like seen grass recently. This is Gem. Gem's really cool. She also has a brain cell typically. Gem, if you're gonna pick a fight with Gem, don't do it. It's a bad idea. Gem is has such a sweet voice and is so full of the horrors.
Right.
This is Tango. He dies.
All right, follow me.
He's Mr. Deather Man.
Oh yeah.
I just saved your life. I just saved your life.
That was
Nice.
his end of his past life season. He's the equivalent of like a mad scientist and stuck in a hole, right? And he creates a lot of like really crazy games. He creates Decked Out, which is an entirely big, massive game that's full of that's just vanilla Minecraft, no mods. And it's really impressive how they work. It's like a rogue-like deck building game that you gotta like traverse, pretty much. And it's really impressive. He also has a lot of tangoisms. So he says efficating a lot. So he'll say woolificating or decked outificating. He's just a weird guy, to be honest. This is Pearl! I love Pearl. Pearl is Australian. I gotta mention that. I'm Australian, love Pearl. Pearl is, if you're wondering about the dog in Double Life, Pearl's part of that dog. Pearl is also, like, I think Pearl's one of the highest ranked people in life series overall in terms of stats. Pearl's really crazy in terms of PvP and building and social skills and everything. Pearl is crazy. Ren is the equivalent of having a marshmallow near a campfire with a song. That's what I imagine Ren to be.
Aw.
That being said, Ren is big theater kid man, and he likes just having yaoi with Martin. That's his like thing. I can't question it really. He's also a big like Game of Thrones reference. So that's also a thing.
Hey, Jimmy, if I had a nickel for every time
This is
you-
Jimmy. He loses. That's his thing. He loses a lot. He's a big loser man.
What in the world?
Ooh. Okay. So basically, he is called the Canary because basically Jimmy is oftentimes the first out in a life series, and so he's kind of like the start of where chaos happens, and so they call him Canary because canary in a coal mine, canaries die in the coal mine before the mine is good, right? And so that's why Jimmy is typically called the Canary, and he has the Canary curse. He also big Yaoi Man Part 2. He also plays live action Toy Story. He's a big toy man. He's also the butt of the joke usually. He likes it that way though. This is Big B. Big B is a little freaky, to be honest. He is the equivalent of a big scary guy.
1 minute.
You. Oh fuck! He looks at you behind the tree, and he is really nice and sells you cookies. This is Lizzie. I love Lizzie. She's cool. She's the best. Her name's Oni Shadow Lady, and she's pink, and she's pretty, and she's a fairy in Last Life. And she has a husband named Joel, and they recently had a child, and that was pretty cool. She's chaotic. So this is also my recommended watches for each season. Third Life, I think just anyone from the Desert Dogwarts thing. Last Life, like Gatekeep Girl Boss, Fairy Fort. Double Life, the quartet that I can't remember the name of. Limited Life, I think everyone should watch Limited Life. I think Skiz is pretty good though. Secret Life, I love Mumbo Jumbo. I think he's so funny, Mr. Mumbo Mustache Man. Real Life, I don't really know. I don't really care. Wildlife.
And we're
like,
done! We're done!
Yippee!
Okay,
Oh my
how much
God.
slides do you actually still have?
That's it.
That's a,
I was
perfect! Perfect! Get some confetti. Okay, take a deep breath. You made it! You made it!
Yippee!
Oh my god!
Yippee!
Woo! Also, hi people who came in during the presentation. Hi, that is you. You probably heard things when you came in because I wrote questions down.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, I don't know. I need Marsh and Haza are the only two people in my life who also watch parts of that. I don't know how much actually, because I'd never asked. But what does it say that the 5 names I actually recognize are Grian, Etho, Cleo, Mumbo Jumbo, and Tango?
Probably because they're hermit crafters.
Perfect.
So
that makes a lot of
basically-
sense.
Yeah. Basically, Life Series is its own thing, but a lot of the Life Series members are also on Hermitcraft SMP, and so you'll see similar names between those two.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Also, can you go back to Skiz first slide, please? Just because what I expected you to do is this is Skiz. Next slide, next person. That would have been fucking funny.
This is Skiz.
End. That's the end. That's all. Here is the everything you need. That would have. I expected that. Also, same with Tango. This is Tango. He dies. Next slide.
Hey man. Pretty fucking accurate.
That's
Yeah.
also amazing. This is also that's selling me on that guy. I can relate to that. This is me when I open Minecraft. So
I feel like this is me. This
what
is
even
just,
is happening? What? Huh?
that's a flamingo.
Sure. Yeah. I'm leaning in. I'm leaning into my. I'm
the
sorry.
flamingo. This is Spider-Man.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
This is the police. Just generally.
It should be a pig, but okay, sure.
This is a giraffe.
I kind of can see okay, yeah. He's an artist.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay, by the way, I will immediately go into another direction. I'm very happy that your actual first, like your second slide was a Game Changer reference, because oh my god, I love Game Changer. For those who don't know, Dropout is like an online channel platform thing. Made by it's Dropout TV, where you have a lot of amazing shows, including also the Dimension 20 D&D campaigns. That's also part of Dropout. They're amazing. They love people. They are very much like, hey, share passwords. We don't care. You pay $60 a year to watch them. This feels like advertisement. They don't pay me, but you should pay them. And Game Changer is probably one of the best and funniest game shows ever, because for Game Changer, which also I love the reference here, every Game Changer episode is different. They do different shit and they never know what's happening. And there were some extremely good episodes, like genuinely epic, memorable shit. So yeah, I love that reference. Watch Game Changer, guys.
I think I made this image while I was watching one of your streams. I think you mentioned something about Game Changer, and I was like,
damn!
You know what? The live series is kind of game changer-y.
Oh my god! Oh my! See, this is how this works. This is all one. We're influencing each other.
Yeah.
Brennan never wins. Always be my. This was the best episode. Brennan Lee Mulligan, DM of most of the Dimension 20 episodes, and now of Critical Role. There was an episode where the whole gimmick was Brennan can't win, and that was amazing. You can find clips on that on TikTok, on YouTube, and him realizing that was probably ended in one of the best villain speeches I've ever heard. That was amazing. That was so cool. So yeah, I'm very, very happy to see that. Oh god, where am I?
Yeah, also fun facts.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, go.
Fun facts. In Hermitcraft, Clea made a Game Changer-esque minigame in Hermitcraft season 2.
Nice. Why don't I know that? Hazard, give me now. Thank you. I want to see the video and the timestamp in my DMs in 5. I'm so nice to my spouse. I'm sorry. Okay, I have a few questions, and I think I have to go with the absurd ones yet. Scott's page. Because that word is absolutely cursed to me. Has the Azure curse? What do you mean by that?
Oh, so a bunch of the different like because basically all the members are playing characters within their own series typically, right? And so in the fandom, we'll usually assign different people different curses. So I explained Grian's was the widow curse because he keeps like killing all his fucking spouses, teammates, right? Jimmy has the canary curse because he just dies every season, and he's the start of the chaos typically. Scott has the Azure curse because specifically he will always be aligned with whoever wins in that.
Ah.
Yeah.
Which is
so
funny.
That's why it's the, and also because I don't know why the fandom calls it Azure curse. I think because he's blue.
That makes sense.
I don't really fucking know, but yeah, that's what they call it.
Yeah, I'm just so other people's lore rotted that I every time I see that word or other words, other color words, I'm like, huh? Where we? That's very, oh my, yeah, I love the subtle advertisement. Amazing.
Sorry, I'm just propaganda.
Yeah, what's VSMP?
VSMP is an SMP that came out like 2 weeks ago, like just finished 2 weeks ago or something. And basically, if you've ever played the game Mafia or a Werewolf, it's kind of similar to that, where what happens is 2 players will start up as vampires, and there's like 18, 14 people who all travel to this town called Oakhurst.
Mm-hmm.
And these 2 vampires have to, in order to leave Oakhurst, they need to change all of the beacons in the area to like Dark Abyssal ones. But there are humans, and the humans need to protect themselves from the vampires.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts off as this like werewolf clone, and then transforms into a bunch of fucking lore. Mr. Yowie Man strikes again, looking at you, Martin in the Littlewood, right? And there's a bunch of lore, and there's witches, and there's werewolves, and there's a dog. So
that sounds actually cool. Oh, by the way, I wanted to talk about that, and now I actually have a reason. Because I think more countries should adapt that. Germany has some like government-funded TV channels and all. It's just the thing we have. And one of them produced a game of werewolf, but like in a big IRL production, as in those people, they built like a little Nordic-style village, and everyone has like their little hut. And they get their role beforehand, and then it's like IRL over multiple days deduction game, where they have to find out who are the werewolves. And all of those people are like, one is an actor, one is like a poker champion, a psychologist, a magician. Like all of them have jobs where they're either very good at deducting and or lying to people. And I think more people should do that. I think this is a format that more people should adapt, because that sounds absolute. It's I would say watch it, but it's in German, and I don't think it has subtitles. So, but it's fun.
You could watch VSMP. That is accessible on YouTube. There's a doctor in that one.
Oh, should we?
Butler.
I think we should make a huge VTuber collab and we play werewolf.
That would be so fun. I get so stressed out during werewolf though.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
But I think it would be a bit more fun than just, playing Among Us, which is also kind of just the same, let's be honest. It's all the same game, actually. But I think that would be fun, but I don't know how you do that, because it's actually funnier if you do it in person.
There's a Minecraft version called Blood on the Clock Tower.
Oh, I know Blood on the Clock Tower, because Catcheeple is actually told me about that he played it online, and now he's actually playing that in our city IRL with people in a church.
Huh.
It's just like, okay, cool. Yeah, I should do more games like this, because they're actually, I'm putting it on my endless list of shit I want to do. Okay, I had a question, which is like, what gimmick would you want for a future season? But I also think Rope Bomb and Hellspawn could be just like wishful thinking on your end.
What did I write that in? I don't actually remember. Where was that? Oh, that was in Mountline. I was like, I remember that one.
And now I'm questioning, are those things you would want for some reason in a future season?
No. I just think I was like just panicking. I was like, what
happened?
It's snails, bombs.
I mean, yeah, that makes no. But what are things you would, or what's a gimmick you would like for future season if you could have your will?
Okay, so I actually thought about this a lot, because Impulse and Skiz have a podcast. It's called the Impulse Podcast, creative, I know. And basically, they talk to Grian about like future, like life series gimmick, and I thought a lot about it, because a lot of what they were saying was, because the life series members give like suggest stuff, but it doesn't always go through, right? Because a lot of what they're suggesting is very, like, it can't go on for 8 episodes, right? So I think, like, I would like, I'm definitely a big fan of how the series is going, and it's veering towards more, like, interaction-based content, right? With Secret Life and having a bunch of, like, your secret task is talk to Mumbo Jumbo for 30 minutes, right? So I'm a big fan of, like, more interaction-based ones. So I think something along the lines of, like, I don't know, there's a snail chasing you. I don't know. I'm trying to, like, think of the top of my head.
I forgot about the snail meme. I missed the snail.
Yeah.
Oh my god, immortal snail, my beloved. That was an error.
Oh, that's what these are based on.
Oh, nice, perfect. I don't know.
Yeah.
If anyone doesn't know that, it was on TikTok. I don't know how many years ago, but it was the whole thing of, hey, you're immortal, and there's an immortal snail, and it chases you, and if it touches you, you die. And that was like a whole meme for 2 months. And people were so funny about it. I love that. I also like that seemingly all those players are so damn also chronically online, as they should. I mean, they're playing Minecraft as a job, probably mostly. That this is a thing they just put in. It's amazing.
A lot of them actually didn't recognize it. A lot of them. Fun facts about like episode like 3, 4 of Wildlife. But basically, in the snail episode, the snails spawn in, and they're like zooming because each player has a designated snail, and if that snail touches them, they die. The snails are immortal. They can't be hurt. They can't be killed. They can't be drowned. Right?
Yeah.
And basically, a lot of the cast didn't actually like know what it was referencing. It was only like Mumbo and Grian who were like, "Oh my god, it's the snail thing!" And Grian obviously because he made it, right? He asked for it, and Mumbo because I don't know, he's around.
If you had ever the chance to join something like this, would you?
So there's a lot of fan life series, and I am aware of them. Would I join one? Most likely not. Just because life series is a big time commitment, right? You have to be free every like Monday or whatever recording day, and my time zone often doesn't work with them.
Okay.
And also, I've heard
in ideal conditions, if you had the time, would you?
Again, it's a bit questionable because I've heard a lot of stories about life series SMP fan SMPs.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are really like bad. Because a lot of the life series watchers are, pretty young. And I would be on the fence on joining maybe a one-shot one, just to like test the waters. I don't know if I could commit to a full one just because I've heard a lot of, not good tales. Because the life series is based on a bunch of friends getting together and, doing this thing together. Whereas with like a fan one, it's like a bunch of strangers who don't know each other's backstories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually, if you would know the people, etc., etc. So if you would, if it would be organized just for that, you would. Yeah, honestly, I think even I would, depending on the gimmick, because it sounds funny as fuck.
Yeah.
This is I just realized this is probably the Minecraft-ish thing I would join because there's a framework, there's a story, I'm so lost without objectives. It's absolutely ridiculous. Also here, I want Mariah Carey already. Tomorrow is December. No Christmas talk before the 1st of December, my time zone. We're not doing this. Oh god, I have to decorate the tavern. Oh no. Help. I don't know why, but I think I would like Scar. I think I would like Scar, but I also would want to throw him against the wall, which is honestly that's the mentality with a lot of my favorite people. So yeah.
Unironically, my favorite image is this one. Pro's funny, cons manipulative, gaslighter, immature nephew. I love this image so fucking. I think it's so fucking.
Scar feels like in character and whatever to me, where I'm like, I would love to watch him. I will never want to be in a room with him. I don't want to interact with him. I just want to lay back, sip my tea, and watch him be chaotic. Also,
yeah.
was that him that you described as like car salesman?
Yeah. Yeah, that's him.
Amazing. Every time I think about car salesmen, I think about the Matilda movie and like Matilda's father. This is the Danny DeVito as a horrible car. This is the image you're conjuring for me.
You're welcome. I want you to chat. I want you to imagine Danny DeVito, but with this face. He's just like that block face. Like I want pixel for pixel.
Someone Photoshop that right now.
On it. Say no more.
Absolute out of context posting later. No explanation. If you want the explanation, you have to watch the VOD.
Yeah.
I mean, you already made your favorites clear, like Pearl and was it Lizzie? Is Lizzie the name? It's kind of funny that you like a person who's also pink. That was surprising for everyone. Are those two your favorite players, or is there someone else
No.
Oh.
It's so funny that because like I think by just the slideshow, I think that's reasonable to think that Pearl and Lizzie.
Yeah.
My favorites probably actually just to watch. I'm a big fan of Mumbo. I love Mumbo Jumbo. He's so funny. Like,
okay, what's your favorite mumbo jumbo moment? Or like your top 3 if you can't decide on one.
recently on a live stream, they were playing hide and seek in his hermitcraft house, and he woke up to seeing like 20 people in his fucking house, and he's like, "What are you guys doing there? Right? What are you guys doing?" And then like, surprise, Mumbo, we decorated your house, and then like they intentionally did like dog shit decorating, and Mumbo's like, "Actually, this is pretty good. I quite like this." Right? And then Skiz is like, because he's hiding, says, "Can I come out now?" And Mumbo replies with, "Yeah, sure, buddy. We'll all be supportive." Just like,
Sure, that, yeah, yeah. Do you wanna explain the quote Haza put in chat? Did I become a builder? What?
So Mumbo's known for redstone doors and making redstone. And one day Mumbo like flips a switch in his brain, and he's like, "You know what I want? I want to become like B-dubs. I want to be a builder. I want to be a big builder man." And so he does that.
Damn it. Good for him. Good. Chase your dreams. This is.
I love Mumbo and B-dubs.
I love his mustache. It's such an iconic look. Like, if you put like all of those skins in front of me, I mean, I would recognize Etho because it's a Kakashi skin, and I love Kakashi. Kakashi is my first anime husbando. Like, I get that, but I also that mustache is so iconic. I know that man. I have no idea what he does, but he has a funny rhyming name and he has a mustache. And honestly, respect.
Speaking of anime, I'm pretty sure Tango's is also an anime skin.
No, it's not that.
I think it's from Bleach.
All right, follow me. It's right here around the corner.
All right. Careful.
Oh, yeah.
I never watched Bleach though.
Yeah,
so
me-
I could have just straight lied.
Me neither. It was a weird time when Grian stole that mustache for Hermit. What?
Yeah, that was season 7.
What the fuck? How did?
So in the same way that people are obsessed with B-Dubs' face, people really like Mumbo's mustache.
Yeah, as they should. It's good
That's what I'm
mustache. Perfect timing because you have Tango's page on. What's like your favorite very dumb death or incident in all the series that happened?
Oh,
And does it include Tango? This is now the following follow-up question.
No, okay. Dumb. Okay. Okay. Can I do one like a cool death and a dumb death?
Sure.
I think not a Tango death. One of the silliest ones. Ooh, okay, I'll do the cool one first because I can think of that one immediately. I think one of the coolest deaths was also I forgot to talk about the winners, but that's besides the point. Basically, in Double Life, you had the soulmate thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Scott and Pearl were soulmated together, and they were the very last two people alive, right? And they had made this whole thing of choosing your soulmate, right? Because Scott was never with his soulmate Pearl; he was always with Cleo, right? Because they were like chosen soulmate because that's what they wanted, right?
Damn.
And so, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so the entire season, Pearl has been left alone every single time, pretty much, right? And so the very last thing that happened is it's Pearl and Scott versus Martin and Cleo, because Martin and Cleo were paired together.
Mm-hmm.
And so Martin and Cleo die, and straight after Cleo dies, Scott sets off an explosion, and he's like, Tilly death do us part, because Tilly was the name of the dog, right? And so in the very last scene, Scott leaves Pearl for even in the afterlife, pretty much. So that's a really cool death.
Holy
One that also
the
came to mind.
drama! Holy shit!
what I'm
The
saying.
build up. Damn.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah. One of the other second, like that's probably one of the coolest deaths. The second one I can already think of. I'll just do these two because I can think of these off the top of my head. So Skiz in Limited Life, the entirety of Limited Life, Skiz has been doing this thing called Affirmation Station, where every single episode he tries to get at least one person and sincerely compliment, right? Be it about their content, their personality, their pizzazz, like literally anything. He is going to sit down and sincerely compliment them, which is really crazy because it's like this is a game of betrayal, right? A lot of the cast members betray each other, they kill each other, they do this to each other, right? Skiz in Limited Life sits down with every single person at least once, even people who were boogeyman at the time. Both Martin and I think another person during Affirmation Station thought about killing Skiz. But basically, Skiz, the entirety of Limited Life, has been setting up this big thing. He's like, I'm going to sincerely compliment all my friends, right? And he, in Limited Life, he is a part of Team Ties. So that's Impulse, Tango, Etho, Skiz, right? And basically, in the last act of sacrifice, what Skiz does is he's like, I want Team Ties to get to the very end. And he gives up his last life to Etho was the lowest
Oh
in
my
time.
god.
And so he intentionally dies to Etho's act. And Etho is just like, Skiz, I just wish you were better at the game.
Oh.
And that's the last words that Skiz ever heard.
Damn. That is a bit insane. That
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. What is it with those silly concept formats that always get this insanely like poetic or intense or
Yeah.
damn.
Which is so funny because I think like one of the funniest deaths is oh god, this I just keep on thinking of, like really cool deaths because I just got like I was like, oh shit, Impulse beat up is a pretty cool death with that, like, but in terms of like silly deaths, trying to think. I think one of the funniest deaths was in Past Life. It was Scar's death, final death to Gran. And basically, Scar's been gallivanting around and being like, oh, why doesn't a red name do something? Why doesn't a red name actually, kill me? Blah, 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 right? Like, Scar's just gallivanting around. He's just like, oh, no cares in the world. He's like, oh, the red names don't actually do anything, right? He's just kind of like rage baiting them. And Grian, with red in his eyes, pulls out a sword, stabs Scar in the back. And he's just like, is this what you want, Scar? You want a PvP fight? And okay, I know that doesn't sound funny, but it's really funny because if you look at Scar's POV, he cuts out all that rage baiting part. So it just looks like Grian, for some reason, just like decided to fucking kill him. But if you watch Grian's POV, it's like Scar's been spending like the last 30 minutes just fucking rage baiting everyone.
Amazing. Amazing.
Oh my god. Actually,
power of editing.
One of the funniest things ever is one of the funniest deaths in my opinion is the aftermath of the Pokeball in Past Life. And basically what happens in Past Life is for some reason they're doing a role play group, like a impromptu acting group. Because sure, I guess that's where leprosy comes in, by the way. And basically, Martin, who's the owner of like the improv group, makes a deal with Scar, and Scar's like, "I'm going to drop TNT when everyone's at the improv group." And Martin's like, "Okay, I'll give you the code word to do it, right?" And so they start this improv, and Martin's like scenario is him doing a bit about selling a house. Right? And the bit was like, oh, he's going to sell this house that's going to blow up, right? It's going to devalue, right? But Scar preemptively lights the TNT. Somehow, the only two people who live that are Martin and Mumbo, who just continue role-playing it out. They're like, oh, so the house, man? Oh, yeah, the house is pretty cool. When there's like a big, giant fucking crater and like 6 dead bodies right next to it. So, the powers of impromptu, I guess.
That is so amazing. That art.
Dedication to the bit is
absolute art. That is. I want to see every other person's POV on that thing when that happened. Holy shit. That is amazing.
It was so funny.
Yeah, but yeah.
There's so many
Dedication is actually the thing you need to. You all didn't hear, but Helia almost fell. I did not. What is that, Slender? You're not even in the room with me. What the fuck are you talking about? Absolute fucking bullshit.
Oh, okay. Can I just go for 2 more deaths?
Yeah, sure. Go. Give me.
So basically, I think both of these are in Third Life. Third Life is also one of my favorite seasons. I'm a big fan of Third Life. I have a lot of nostalgia to it. Basically, the Desert Alliance consists of Grian, Scar, who are both like day ones, and Scott and Jimmy. Scar and Grian's dynamic in Third Life is so interesting because it's like, in the fandom, what happens is that Grian accidentally kills Scar in the first episode. And so he's now indebted to Scar for life, right? And constantly Grian's like, as soon as Scar dies, I'm leaving, right? As soon as Scar dies, I'm getting out of here, right? I can't handle this guy. And he just keeps staying. Like, it doesn't matter how long, how many times Scar dies or how many lives that he offers up, Scar just keeps staying with Scar, right? And so the last 4 people are Scar, Grian, Impulse, and B-Dub. And the thing with B-Dubs loves Claw. B-Dubs' whole thing in the Hermitcraft series is he's always the guy to sleep, right? He's always the guy to turn night to day, right? They call him like Sun God B-Dubs. That is his whole thing. And he loves Claw, right? And so the very, very first episode, Impulse who ends up being his soulmate in season 3, he made a clock for B-Dubs. And he's like, B-Dubs, I'm going to hold on to this clock. This is going to be our thing, right? This is going to be us. This is a sign of my trust to you. And he makes this clock because he knows how much B-Dubs loves clock. And what happens is Scar kills Impulse in the war between Dogwarts and the Desert Alliance. And he picks up that same clock that was Impulse. And what he does is, to B-Dubs, he offers Impulse's clock. And he's like, B-Dubs, if you kill Impulse, I'll give you this clock. And without hesitation, B-Dubs turns on his day one, kills Impulse immediately, as Impulse is struggling to fight back. And he's just like, what the hell? B-Dubs, like, you're my day one. I trusted you. Right? And that's one of the deaths.
Damn.
Rip Impulse. That's also really awkward because they ended up being soulmates in 3. That's why they called the heartbreak.
I honestly like that they went into double life and looked at each other like, fuck. Also, hi Marsh, welcome in fucking late. Marshall, now that you're here, I have a question. Do you like Impulse because he is a fellow man of just digging holes and calling it a day? Yes, Frog, this is half a call out, but it's you said that, and I was like, Marsh is doing that a lot in Minecraft. Listen, I'm listening, Marsh. Please, share your truth.
So,
I mean, hey,
suspicious.
Yeah, has anyone seen Marsh and Impulse in the same room? I don't know. Hey, I respect the stimming of just digging a hole. But it's the game is called Minecraft, so yeah.
I like him for lots of reasons, but like, he gets me.
Thank you. Now I actually wrote that down as a question. Because Marsh, I would have either asked you that after stream privately, but now I can do it on stream, which is much better. Now I can have a public call out for you. That's, you know, yippee. Do you have let's stay with double life actually. Not to confess. Let's stay with double life for a second. What's like the best pair and the worst pairing, in your opinion, for whatever reason?
Okay, I think the best pairing. I think there's several ways I could go with this. Personally, I'm a big fan of whatever the fuck Pearl and Scott got, right? Because it's a big mix of like, I can't hurt Pearl, but I do not want to be with Pearl, right? Like, I want to be able to be with Cleo, my platonic soulmate, right? I don't want to be with Pearl.
Which is...
Right? I'm a big fan of whatever Scott Pearl got going on.
Which is honestly the plot of every arranged marriage. It's amazing. I kind of like that.
In terms of worst, I think that the benefit of Double Life was that it got us a lot of dynamics that we don't usually get. Because in the live series, you'll often see that a lot of the same people will team up together.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you want to team up with your bestie. It makes sense, right? So it's interesting to see how those dynamics change. Because, like, I don't think we would have gotten an Etho Joel team up unless for Double Life, right? Neck kisses. We you know.
Yeah, you wanna elaborate on that one? Because I also read that and was like,
So basically, in Decked Out, which is Tango's like mini game thing, Jimmy was like, "Oh, you know, do you want to kiss before you leave for the war or something?" And Joel says, "Yeah, on the neck."
Yeah. solid.
And he realizes what he says, and he's like, "No, wait."
It's a solid choice. It's a really good choice. I mean, that is. I get it. I see the appeal. I still hear Green scream when he figured out Scar's soulmate.
Okay.
Oh yeah. How
okay.
did they know? How did that work with assignment? And did they know from the beginning? Did they have to find that out? How did that work system wise?
So first off, I'm gonna just explain Scar and Green for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because they're important. Basically, in Third Life, after beat-ups like kills Impulse and stuff, they kill beat-ups because whatever. But basically, what happens is Scar, after everything Green's done for Scar's like, I give up my life for you, right? I'll let you win this. And Green doesn't want to take that win. Green's not going to take that cheap win, right? Mm-hmm. And so he's like, on the gravestone of our pet pizza, we are going to have a fist, right? Mono a mono in a cactus ring. I'm going to fist fight your ass,
sure.
Right? And so they fist fight it out. Scar ends up dying, and Green immediately kills himself, right?
Damn.
And so that's their whole thing. It's Green, whatever Green Scar got going Third Life, pretty fun, right? In Double Life, all of the pairings are random.
Mm-hmm.
No one is aware of who they have and whatever their partner is. And basically, how they found out was, as I said before, each soulmate pairing, if one soulmate takes damage, the other one will. So you punch your soulmate, you're gonna take damage.
That is
and that's how they found out.
That is very efficient way to. Yeah, I can't argue with that logic, honestly.
Yeah. Except for Jimmy and Tango, who found out when Jimmy died. And they born together.
Oh no!
Yep.
It was good to see them finally meet up a few months ago for the first time IRL after being besties for years. The curse of online. The real curse of online. That's so cool. That's so cool for them.
Mm-hmm.
I also like everybody straight till the narrative foil walk in. That's amazing. That is peak Tumblr. That is so cool. That is how fandom. That is what fandom is built on.
Yeah.
Honestly. I also like, and I'm listening to you, and it feels like you trying to explain to me the lore of Game of Thrones. Literally, it has the same amount of names that I still have to be like. Yeah, I have to. I think I now know who that is. I haven't been like who what associate. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love that it has that level of complexity over the span of all of those seasons.
Because the thing is with the live series is you got the live series stuff, right? Which is just like, watching all 6 of the main series. Plus the spin-offs. There's like 3 April Fool spin-offs. I didn't explain them because whatever. But they exist, right? And then you got Mr. Martin and the Littlewood motherfucker Young's cast man who just like, oh yeah, there's also this side thing called the Eyes and Ears AU that I do streams of and I explain and write fanfics for. And it's like, sure, go do that, King. Now I gotta fucking study my homework.
Also, what's the Yokes cast for a person who doesn't know? Because you and Mira talked about that yesterday in chat, and I was like, yeah,
So basically, if you don't know what the Yokes cast is like a part of the it's another founding father of Minecraft, right? On the Mount Rushmore, you got Ethos Lab, the entirety of the Yokes cast, and LD Shadow Lady, right? And basically, the Yokes cast are this British, I guess, company now, and they make Minecraft videos, but not necessarily. And they originally started off as this. Think of it almost as like a VTuber agency.
Mm-hmm.
in a way, right? They all just kind of associated with each other. That's what they do. TLDR,
Oh.
Minecraft VTuber company.
Yoxas is part of the ancient text, the origin of Diggy Diggy Ho. Oh, holy. Okay.
Yeah, they're company content creators.
Whoa. Okay, we're talking the olden days.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that is. When was Minecraft released? I'm too scared to look it up myself.
Long ago.
Yeah. I'm scared of the number. By now, honestly. I'm. Chat, please look it up. I don't want. I'm scared. I'm scared to feel ancient again because I think I remember when it came out. Yeah, being oops with Lady Gaga. I have what the hell? How? what is the connection there?
Lady Gaga once asked Martin in the Littlewood whether or not he would want to play Minecraft with her.
What?
Because long ago, Martin was known for making Minecraft parodies, and he made a parody called, I think it's like Craft This Way or something along the lines, right? And it was a song parody off of Born This Way, and it got so popular that the Lady Gaga got in contact with Martin and was like, "That's pretty cool. Do you want to play Minecraft sometime?"
That is, on one hand, absolutely insane. On the other hand, I know how much Lady Gaga is actually online and like watches shit, and also on TikTok. I did not expect Lady Gaga to be a Minecraft player. I think this is the most surprising part of this. But this also shows, guys, if you want to do something silly, just fucking do it, because you could be oops with Lady Gaga afterwards. It could happen to you. Maybe. Who knows?
I love her.
Okay, I just looked it up. Minecraft, like first release was 2009, and the first like full version was 2012.
Oh wow.
Man. Minecraft is now older than some kids who play it.
That's so true.
That is 2009. I hadn't graduated then. I was still in school when the... Huh? I got it for $15 in beta.
Holy shit.
Yeah. The good old days. Oh,
The good old days. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. Now the actual big question. What's your history with Minecraft? How did you actually get into Minecraft and start it?
I'm old.
We're all old here. It's fine.
One day, I think I started watching... I think I must have started with Etho. So Etho, if you don't know, has this really, really long series. And he was once the record holder for the longest Minecraft like single-player series. And I started watching him like episode 12 or something.
Damn.
And through Etho, I started watching, the Yogg's cast, LD Shadow Lady, stuff like that. Because the thing is with LD Shadow Lady Lizzie, she used to post Gmod videos. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I used to watch like Terror and Terrorist Town. That was like my thing. I loved watching that. And she used to upload that, and then she started like pivoting to Minecraft. And I was like, oh sure, I'll watch Minecraft. And so now I'm here.
Damn. I think the first time I watched Minecraft was in the 2010-11-ish, when one still of the biggest German YouTubers did also a lot of Minecraft, and Minecraft was everywhere at that time. That was insane. Okay, but when was the first time you actually played it and were like, I want to do that too?
I I was a shitty little like snot-nosed kid, so I didn't have big adult money to buy Minecraft. But I did have an iPad, and so I used to play Pocket Edition. And this was back when Pocket Edition, you had like 6 chunks max, and you could not like the world does not expand beyond those 6 chunks, and you could only build with like one. They only had like maybe 16 blocks that you could build from.
Damn.
That was how old Minecraft Pocket Edition was. I only recently got Java when like computer Minecraft when someone bought it for me.
Big adult money is only dropping like $20 at most. Yeah. Must have been 2010 for me, maybe 09. That makes sense. That makes sense. Honestly. God. Wild concept. Well, what's your actually when you now play Minecraft? What's like your favorite thing to do? Like either in a normal game or in one of the 1,200,000 mods that's out there.
I am a big fan of Minecraft Adventure Maps, which is like, you don't see them a lot nowadays. There's a popular one that came up recently called Veinbound, I think it's called. It's like a horror spooky one, which I'm super interested in. I might play it someday. And basically, Minecraft Adventure Maps were a big thing of my childhood. So it's so like relieving to be able to experience that as like, you know, not a child. it's like, oh my god, because okay, spoilers. I was gonna play a Minecraft Adventure Map for this like December. Fortunately, plans fell through with the people who I was gonna play with because everyone's busy because it's December. But I remember thinking about it like literally ever since like that map came out, and this was like 2013, 2012, right? Because it went out for like 3 years, and I wanted to play it every single Christmas for so many years. I would watch all 4 seasons of that Minecraft Adventure Map.
Damn.
And every single day I wanted to play it. So now with you know, with the ability to play it, that is one of the things that I really, really want to do more of. You saw me and Twin play Diversity, which was
just wanted to ask about that. If that was also one of that was pretty funny actually. I mean, because of you two, which is always a very good combination. This is you and Z in combination is me watching you like on second screen background mode, and then I just stop what I'm doing and just turn to the monitor and be like, "What did they just say?" That happens a lot. But it's also very entertaining, especially since adventure maps is a lot of not only here you actually have to get out your parkour and jump and platformer skills, but also a lot of like puzzle stuff, and it's kind of funny to watch you two be like, what is that? What maybe we punch it. Maybe that's the solution.
It's really sad that not a lot of people make adventure maps anymore, just because, you know, they take a lot of time, they take a lot of effort. It makes sense, right? You don't get a lot out of it. But I still miss the days of when like people would still be doing a lot of adventure maps, because a lot of the adventure maps just don't work anymore because they're so old, right? They're like 1.8, and we're in like 1.21 point something, right? Like,
a lot of
the adventure maps are so old.
That's a bit insane. Yeah. But
So,
are there
things I like doing.
are there working like adventure maps where you like a person who never played an adventure map but is now like, hey, that sounds like a good thing? Is there one on the top of your head where you like, I would recommend that one, or that one is fun?
I think all 3 of the diversity maps. So there are 3 diversity maps. Me and Twin played the 3rd one, which is the most recent one. I think all of it works except for the bosses for all 3 of them. So you won't be able to do the boss but you do get like, you know, a couple of hours of content, pretty good. And it's a good diversity in terms of Minecraft. Popularized an entire genre of map,
Mm-hmm.
and it's called CTM, and it's called Capture the Monument. That is what the official name's called. And basically, it's like you do a bunch of sectors. Like, you know, you do parkour, you do arena, you do survival, right? You do all of these different sectors of Minecraft, and then you get a monument from it, and you complete the monument. That's where the name comes from. So I think diversity, all three of them, are a good way of having a little slice of everything Minecraft has to offer.
Note that down, guys. Note that down. I mean, I watched part of you playing, and it looks like a lot of fun. Honestly, they're very well made, and you have like a lot of variety when you go through it. So which is kind of cool that it's not that repetitive with stuff. I started around Alpha 1.0. Has no offense, you're old. That is.
I can hear the creaking.
Yeah.
I can hear the bones.
Yeah. Oh my god. The thing is, I mean, I also played a bit of Minecraft when it came out because everyone played Minecraft, and I was like, what is that about? I do not have the brain for that, which is fine. And also, I admire watching other people, especially who have like a builder mind. I do not get it.
Yeah.
I watched so many. I had that with Marsh was showing me around. It was like, oh, you want to see the thing I built? And it was like a fucking big, huge, impressive castle with like a whole basement. And then you have like all the, you know, human villager rights violations in the basement. You know how it is.
Yep.
And I was like, huh? How, especially not in creative mode. This is always the other thing. In creative mode, also still impressive, but in survival, are you kidding me? I also don't understand redstone.
Oh, I don't understand redstone at all. I remember, because how I got into like where I like the sphere that I am was definitely through like the Armada Minecraft server, right? And it was really interesting to hear how people would like approach building compared to me, because obviously I watch a lot of like, you know, B-Dubs and Mumbo, and they talk a lot. One of the things that in the most recent episode that Gria posted with Mumbo was that the way that they approach building has changed, right? And I definitely feel that way when I started talking with some of the Armada, like Minecraft people, because the way that I approached building was a lot different to how some of them would approach it. Because how I approached building in Minecraft was block. You need to get out of the mindset that a piece of like an archery block is an archery block, right? Or like netherrack is netherrack. Right? You need to just think of the blocks as like color. And there was a huge study on this, on how adults think of things with their arbitrary purpose. Right? You're like, oh, this is a barrel. It can only be used as a barrel. It's used for storing things, and I could make a fisherman barrel, and you know, and that's what I'm gonna do. But with Minecraft building, because there is so limited of blocks, you need to expand how you think about the blocks. You need to be like, oh, well, I could be using this block because it's a nice shade of green, right? Not because, oh, it's terracotta, I'm gonna use this. So it's really interesting to see how people approach building, I say.
Also, if we're already on the topic, I already forgot that it makes complete sense that you were involved too, but there were so many people. Do you want to talk about the big Armada Minecraft project for a second? Like
yeah,
because that was absolutely impressive. Also, no one's still over the minecart incident of 2024, but other than that, yeah, just for people who have no idea what I'm talking about, what was it and how was that for you?
So the Armada Minecraft project was this huge love letter to Amos that I was a part of. And if you don't know what Amos is a VTuber group. And basically, we built a Minecraft almost like theme park-esque thing. And it took you to 4 different sectors, which were based on the 4 different boys. And how I got into it was very interesting. I am not a big Amos-er. I do not sit in this house, right? I do not sit on this table. I'm not a big Amos-er, and I can fully admit that. But
which is completely
really
fine.
Like
have
Minecraft.
You? I mean, which is completely fine. Have you seen those four weirdos? I mean, who does that? Who is in that corner? What weird cringe.
Yeah. I saw the application and I was like, oh, I don't really know Amos, but I know of them and I like Minecraft and I need more friends. And so my thought was like, surely I could just lie.
Yeah.
I could just be like Gerard, you know, T-Rex, yeah. Ooh, dragon.
Dino,
good.
Dino.
Yeah, ooh, that's fun. Which, by the way, spoiler warning, it did not go well. I don't know. Shit. They started talking about Rusadas and things. I was like, what the fuck's a Rusada?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I remember when people started being like, oh my god, Chronacrodon. I was like, what the fuck's Chronacrodon? What the fuck are you talking about?
See, this is where welcome to Hydrafixation, where you finally get the truth after a year.
Yeah. It was so funny. I remember telling you like Twin and Bubby and stuff this, and I was like, oh yeah, I actually like didn't really know Amos at all. I just like Minecraft.
Yeah.
But basically, I was a part of the Rusada area, and I was also a part of the corruption team. The corruption team was me and one other person. Thumbs up.
Which that kind of makes sense as I have no idea. I don't watch the guys. Let's corrupt that tracks. That.
Yeah. And so originally, it's very interesting because talking about like Minecraft adventure maps, my love for Minecraft adventure maps influenced the way that I approach the Armada server. Because originally it was going to be quest lines. There was going to be a lot of quest lines. There were going to be NPCs. There were going to be items. There was going to be, stuff like that. So I was approaching it through the mind of like a Minecraft adventure map because they have something similar. Didn't go through. Didn't happen. The mods were too hard, right? But that is how I approach the corruption area. Which, if you don't know, spoiler warning for the Armada Minecraft server, but it was the very, very last area that you could go to. So past Bobby Land, you would approach this ruined village temple thing, and there would be a final boss fight. And I, myself, and Dino built that entire area by hand.
Damn.
It was fucking hard. I don't want to do it again. But it's. I remember building Rusadaberg in particular, which is like the underground tunnel area for Rusados. The Rusebo? I fucking know. I don't go here.
Rusadaberg. God, that.
And it's really interesting seeing how people would approach building, because obviously, also I actually didn't have a lot of access to any of the voice channels or any of the text channels, so I would just log on, and there would be like a huge structure, and I'd be like, sure, fuck it. And I actually did not know a lot that was happening until maybe 3 weeks before it released or something like that. So I actually was not aware of half the shit that was going on. I just started building things. Azure and Obsidian, or I'm mistaken. I built parts of Rosedaberg, and I built a lot of the interior for Azure Manor. Those are the two things. Oh, I also built the tree. I helped build the tree in Citron's library. Citrine. Sorry, Citron
yeah.
is an A3 character.
I mean, he
But,
is as sour as a citron, but that's another discussion. But yeah, if you guys want to see that, there's still videos up where the boys like look into it and are not able to use minecarts. It's yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything like building wise that changed for you after being involved with that and like watching other people build stuff?
I think I noticed my own habit. I think that was the biggest thing that changed for me, was that, because obviously, one of our good friends at Novitas, I, toured the area with him, and a lot of Azure Manor, you can actually tell who decorated a lot of the rooms based on certain items that are in it, right? So my particular building style has a lot of like structural supports. So anything with like structure beams or anything along those lines, that's typically a me build. Also funny shelves. If it's got funky shelves, that's probably a me thing.
Amazing.
Yeah. Also, it was fun. I gotta put like things that I know in practice, right? Because like obviously B-dubs is like, oh, like one of the big things was, this is a really minor thing, but in the cow pen in Rosedaberg, there is a structural beam made out of wood. And if you look closely at the wood at that beam, it is using different types of wood when light is hitting on it to mimic light being reflected off of the wood.
Damn, this is attention to detail. Holy shit! Like that is genuinely impressive.
Thank you.
Especially for me.
It's one of those things. Yeah, it's one of those things that like a lot of people don't actually notice until I say something about it. But I'm super proud of it. I really like how it looks.
As you should. I mean, that's the important thing at the end of the day. That you look at it and I'm like, yeah, I did that. That is really, really cool.
Yeah. It's so interesting how a lot of the rooms in the Azure Manor came together, because I don't know shit about Azure. I don't have a fucking clue who the fuck that guy is. I remember
Good for you. Good for you. God, hate that guy.
Like, the most I know about him is that he's, like, got a fuck-ass manor, and he's, like, apparently the worst. That is apparently, like, that is the extent of my knowledge. And it's really interesting to see how, to see what the content creators notice and see what the viewers notice. Because another tidbit in Azure Manor is that a lot of the flowers in the flower pots in Azure Manor are Risbo colored.
Oh,
yeah,
that's cool. Beat up straight up paints in Minecraft. What? Huh?
He is very impressive. B-dubs in the way of like, don't think of bone block as a bone block, but like a nice dust white color. That is B-dubs to the maximum. Is B-dubs.
Damn.
Every single building B-dubs makes from any angle looks like a postcard.
Okay, I think I need to actually look at that, because that sounds absolutely insane.
Like, this is, for example, Pearl's base in season 10. And a lot of the different like builders in Hermitcraft have different styles. So for Pearl, a lot of her stuff comes from a lot of like lore and a lot of thought into each building. Right? So Pearl's whole thing for season 10 was solar punk. And she's very impressive. It's it's having the visual hierarchy, right? There is a
Mhm.
nice line to follow when you build. And also, another thing with Pearl's builds are that Pearl's builds are very walkable. There's infrastructure everywhere. You can get from point A to point B, right? You don't need to fly or you don't need to build up, right? Because when you're building, a lot of your builds will look aesthetically pleasing, but they're not necessarily functional.
Yeah.
Pearl does both.
Wow. That is that's really cool.
I guess Skid's just a different type of master builder.
Yeah, he's an artist. He's probably just a misunderstood artist, and I accept that.
Try to see if I put anyone else's like builds in here.
Is there something in Minecraft that you would like to build one day?
Dragon.
That was a quick answer.
I thought about this long and hard during the Armada server. I was like, I want to build a dragon in here. And so basically, one of the things that I've done previously is I used to play on this Origin server, which if you don't know, Origins is basically every player has like a different superpower, right? They have different. So my whole thing was that I was a merling, so I could breathe underwater. I had night vision underwater, and my power was existing. That was it. I got a really shit fucking short end of the straw, right? Some people were like, "Oh, I can teleport, and I have like long reach, and I can fucking explode." And my one was, "I can swim." Pretty cool. But one of the things was that I built an underwater dragon, like an underwater. More specifically, it was a wyvern, but it didn't have like frontal arms. But it was a wyvern.
Do you have screenshots of that? Maybe.
I actually might.
And I want to see that.
Let me see screenshot. Yeah, I was a merling and I was sad. That was my thing.
But I love that it's like, hey, you all have superpowers, and it's actually superpower lottery. I love that. I love when any setting that gives you like powers from the start has like unbalanced shit like this. I love it. It's I say realistic with a very yeah.
I feel like this one. I feel like okay. One, I want to build a dragon, and two, I want to build something that's like lore related, like things that have a story. Because one time during one of my Minecraft SMPs, I built like a little like. What the? Like, it was a villager trading hall, so it's like, human rights violations. But it was like this orphanage type of thing. And we decorated rooms based on what we think. We made up like OCs, right? And we thought about like how these OCs would all decorate their base. Like, how would they decorate their rooms and stuff like that. And it was so much fun, just like thinking about how much how certain people would decorate certain rooms, what their favorite color would be, or like what like lore things they would have. So one of the examples was like one of our characters was like a star kid, or like a star boy, right? So a lot of like mystical things. They had a lot of like floaty objects. They had like tables and shit. I don't fucking know. Right? The thing that every star boy needs, a table.
Yeah. As we are sitting at a table, table important.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I sent my Origins dragon that I built. How long ago did I build that? Like, I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe. Sounds about right. Like 4 years ago. So I sent it in Rose Garden, the buffet table. I'll also send in the dragon remains that I built for the Armada server.
Oh yeah, let me actually snatch those real quick. Oh my... technology. Please. Okay. Ba-ba-da-da. Da-da-da-da. I don't know where John Cena's coming from in my head right now, but hey. Okay. Oh, that's a big picture. Let me make that a bit smaller. Okay. Big picture first, the underwater thing. You get to talk to me about it. What's up there? What?
So, his name was Flynn, and he was the his law was that he was the protector of the Ocean Keep.
Mhm.
So if you swam past him, you would get into the ocean area, and it was this whole like ocean city, right? That I had built using like prismarine and quartz and stuff like that. And so he was protecting like a pearl thing. And if you go further into the city, you would see a little like energy source. And the energy source was pretty much like what was allowing the city to function through like a little crystal thing. And that was my Merlin lore. I also had like a Endirian war as a Merlin, so he was like supposed to be like the first line of defense against the Endirians, because if you don't know, Endermen don't like water, and my best friend was an Endirian origin, and so she does not like water. And so we had a good dynamic of like, oh, I'm a water fish person, and you like cannot stand the water.
that makes sense. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And the other picture, let me pull that up too. That looks so cool. Also with the perspective, that slaps.
Thank you.
That is so cool. Also with the glowy stuff around it, it's so cool.
So, this was one of the first things that you would see in the Armada server. When you exit the tavern and you look to your left, you would see the remains of a dragon thing. And basically, the whole lore between this dragon was supposed to relate towards the corruption area at towards the very end. And basically, it's very interesting because I don't know if a lot of people notice this, but there is an ongoing thread of the corruption throughout the Armada server, the Armada Minecraft server. Because if you go into my like secret base area, my laboratory, which if you watch the Ruse VOD, you would actually see it in there, because Ruse, I don't know how Ruse found it. He just like stumbled into it.
It just makes sense, yeah.
You would see me studying end crystals. And so I have this whole like room that's like studying end crystals, and I have like a recovery compass, and I have several books in there that's like detailing the discoveries of like, you know, the end and the corruption. And also, fun facts, my house several times exploded in the times of building it. It was so funny because I would be building my house while Twin was building like I think Twin might have been building their house, right? Which is like pretty much right on top of mine. And so we would be like parallel playing. My Twin from the distance would hear a loud explosion, run down to my house, see a crater where my house was, and be like, another one? And I'll be like, yeah.
How many times did that happen?
I think like twice.
Which isn't a lot, but
yeah, it's weird. That happened twice. Yeah, because there's a lot of things in my house that just like explode. So end crystals. I had a recovery thingy. The end. I forgot what it's called. The nether thing. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, that also explodes if you touch it. So. And another thing that you could actually see was on the surface of near the crane. Respawn anchor. Thank you. there near the crane there was like a little delivery that was supposed to be towards me, and it has like skulk stuff. And if you go to Bubbyland and you go into the dock, there was actually another delivery like that's supposed to be for me and has my name on it, and it's also more end stuff. And if you go to the very, very end, up to the corruption arena area, there is a lot of like book and a lot of signs and stuff like that, detailing how the corruption is changing people.
Oh, the map is still accessible, right? Should be.
I think so. I don't know.
That would be cool to know. Like if people wanna look at it. I mean, you can also watch the VODs, but hey, I think you find now that you have like insider knowledge, you find a lot more cool things probably.
Yeah, because I don't think anyone actually explored the corruption like end area. So yeah.
At least the map download should be somewhere. Yeah. If you want to. Go look for it. Go look at it. It's really impressive. Like I'm a person. I can't even make a pretty roof. So anything above that is like absolute mastery for me. So that is kind of cool. That is, you should look at it. Also, if I could build, I probably also would have already made my own tavern. But that will never happen. I don't even think I have Minecraft on my PC installed anymore.
No,
I had for a the longest time, actually, but I yeeted it away. One day, maybe one day. This is my problem with Hydrafixation. Is people talk about stuff I would never touch, and then I'm like, maybe I.
Looks one way, looks the other. Maybe.
I said I would never play Monster Hunter, and then Evan came in and he talked about Monster Hunter, and now I own Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm not the person who likes punishing games, but I will also get like recommendations for Super Mario Kaizo levels from Russo. Things happen. Things happen. So yeah, I can imagine actually playing like a Minecraft thing that is either actually like a SMP base where it's like just a certain amount of time and it has something, or adventure map actually also sounds like fun. To a degree. Who knows? Maybe. Next year will be the year where I play all the weird shit I would never play. Watch me boot up Elden Ring again. Who knows? 2026 might be a wild year. How is it almost 2026, by the way?
That's scary.
I have the world saved. I think it's not okay. But yeah, if you can hop over to my Discord if you want to, and then there are people who actually can help point you in the correct direction. Yay! Because I won't. I have no idea. Chat also, if you have questions for Zeesie about Minecraft or the live series, please go ahead and ask. Also, what's your favorite Minecraft animal?
Axolotl.
Solid answer. That is.
I have such an emotional attachment to the axolotl because I was a merling.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Axolotls make sense.
Yeah. What's an animal that's not in Minecraft yet that you think they should add immediately?
Joke answer, giraffe, so you could give him neck kisses. Real answer,
that should have been. I'm not judging. I get it. It makes sense. Maybe
like more birds. Why more birds?
Oh, true. What do they have? Like, mainly parrots, right? Parrots, chickens.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
You don't get even cool ravens? What the fuck? What a lousy game.
No.
What? That is.
Yeah, I love that little dance.
Yeah, they're actually cute. They're really cute. I got no question because I'm still boggled that this stuff exists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to ask me anything about the eyes and ears AU, I got a whole spreadsheet of that one.
Oh,
This is just the life series. I haven't even explained the fandom stuff.
I mean,
Here's my text photo.
the what? Okay, now you have to. No, yeah.
So, the Watcher Lore's loring. Yeah. So
Sorry, I
basically-
hear Watcher lore. I think Magnus Archives. What are we doing?
Helia, I think there's one AO3 fanfic that is life series and Magnus Archives, and that is the extent of my Magnus Archives knowledge, and that's the only thing I know it from.
Oh my. That. The Magnus Archives is a fictional horror podcast. It's a UK production. It's absolutely amazing. It's a lot of fun, and I really love the main writer and main protagonist. Because if people know Slay the Princess, like either they watched it, someone played, the narrator voice, who also has all the voices, that's Jonathan Sims. That's actually the creator and main character in the Magnus Archives.
Oh,
It's the same guy, yeah.
So basically, the Watcher lore starts on an SMP before life series, and it's called the Evo SMP. And basically, what happens is it's very similar to Past Life, where they start at a very early version of Minecraft and slowly progress. And the last version, the canonical, like last quote unquote version that they got up to was the version of Minecraft that adds end, which is the end dimension, which is lets you like beat the game, right? And so basically, Grian gets a bunch of the cast members, which are called the Evolutionists, and there is this presence that is otherworldly to them, and this presence is called the Watchers. The Watchers are what allows them to traverse the different versions, but also the Watchers are kind of like fucking Santa. I don't know. They just make towels and shit, and they're like, actually, Jimmy gets cold. Fuck you, Jimmy.
Sure.
Jimmy's gonna be like, okay for it. So they're kind of like Santa in a weird way, but basically, what happens is at the end of Evo, Grian, who is the Evo host, the Evo creator, right? He gets taken away by Watcher 1 and Watcher 2. They don't have names, they're just called Watcher 1 and 2, right? And basically, throughout the entirety of Evo, he's kind of just been making fun of the Watchers, right? He's just stealing shit. He's desecrating their logo. He's kind of like a fucker, honestly.
Yeah, I'm okay.
And so basically, there's this there's a common fandom thread that fandom trope that people will use is that what happens is so canonically after Evo, Grian goes missing, but the other evolutionists are still there because in terms of real life stuff, Grian moved on to Hermitcraft, right? But in terms of lore stuff, Grian is taken away by the One. And so Jimmy, Martin, Pearl, and Bigby, and Paws and Paws, etc., right? They gotta just kind of deal with it, right? And so basically, what happens is, in terms of the eyes and ears AU, what it is it is a Martin-centric AU that he himself made, and also it ties into his VTuber lore. So I've explained the Grian origin part. I'm going to explain the Martin VTuber origin, because they kind of meet together in the middle and have a weird love child, right? And so basically, Martin's VTuber lore is that he is a listener that is going against the Watchers. The listeners and the Watchers are enemy, right? And he is this kid, and he finds, I think it's his uncle's basement or something, or some scientist guy or some old guy's fucking basement, right? And he gets sucked into this game Jumanji style. And now he's a part of the cybernetic world. And he has to pretty much defend the timelines from the threat of the Watchers. And that's the basis of Martin's reachable. And they kind of meet together because what happens is Grian makes the Life series, and Grian's a Watcher, right? So the Life series has Watcher-esque motifs, I guess, right? Where there's a lot of things that don't add up. So one of the things that I made sure to put in here was the Secret Keeper. So if you notice here, the Secret Keeper has Watcher motifs, being the like little symbol on. It's kind of like that, right? It's like a rectangle thing, right? And basically, Grian is making these Life series games in a sense that the Watchers are getting pleasure out of seeing the Life series members suffer, right?
Sure.
And a lot of these are very interesting because we have, for example, Last Life, where one of the big things in Last Life was that Scott was the most loyal person around. Scott was like, I'm not going to betray my friend, right? That was Scott's whole thing. His whole thing was, I've been loyal this entire season, I'm not going to stop now, right? And the Watchers hate Scott. This is Watcher hated. The Watchers fucking despise Scott because Scott actively does not play by their rules.
How dare?
That's what I'm saying. That's what they're saying too, right? Like in Double Life, Scott isn't playing by their rules. He's going against them, right? He's choosing his soulmate instead of having the soulmate selected for him, right?
I just opened AO3 and I just looked up like Life series and Magnus Archives, and I found 63 one. And the more I listen to this explanation, the more I completely understand how people throw that together. That just it could just be the Watchers. It could just be the eye. It could that feels like petty eye avatars. It makes perfect sense.
That's also what this eye avatar is at the very start. I put the Watcher symbol.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, yeah, make it green. And we're in the Magnus Archives. Same shit.
Oh, the listeners is green.
Interesting.
And basically, with the Watchers and the Secret Life, the Watchers are the ones giving the secret task, and so Scar wins the season. Spoiler warning, but Scar wins the season, and he is stuck eternally trying to please the Watchers, right? Because a lot of what happens in the series is character will win and then they'll die, like how I mentioned how Grian won and then he immediately killed himself, right? Scar wins, but he doesn't die. He just submits his task.
Oh, that's so tragic. Oh no.
Yeah. So he's forced to eternally entertain the Watchers. Scar is notoriously the Watchers' favorite. Same with Gem, because Gem is the antithesis of Scott. Gem plays by the rules to its right. She has the social skills. She has the PvP skills. She is playing into it perfectly, and that is why she starts a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, as you do. That happens. Oh god, this is so Magnus Archives, and I will not say what I want to say, but yeah, if you do more or less willingly what the Watcher and the Eye wants, you can cause an apocalypse, and this is all I will say. Magnus Archives listeners know what I'm talking about, but it's a huge fucking spoiler. Yeah. I love when weird niche fandoms collide. It's so cool. It makes so much sense. Oh, okay. Yeah, Marsha's like, oh no, I get it. Oh no, the implications. Yeah. I'm not sorry. Okay, last questions on my end. So, if I'm deciding now, I want to actually have a look at it, because you made the last slide is that nice little little table. What do you recommend, like, also lengthwise? Like lengthwise, and what's the beginner friendly series if I want to actually, like, you know, find out what it's about and who should I watch and why?
I think most people start with Grian, and it makes sense. He has the life series, because a lot of some people will have the life series like longer and like less cut. So, for example, Cleo, if you're a fan of like more podcasty length, like an hour-long video, Cleo's pretty much your like go-to. If you're looking for something short, something digestible, and has a lot of content in it, Grian is usually your.
Mm-hmm.
I think you might like Gem. Gem, unfortunately, is not in a lot of the series, but in the series that Gem is in, I think Gem's.
Okay, and so what's the series people should they start with Third Life, or is something one of the other like better to get an idea?
I think Third Life is the best to start with because, you know, a lot of the people in Third Life don't actually know each other from Third Life, right? Like, a lot of people are calling, you know, Joel, like, you know, Beans, because his name's Smallish Beans, right? Like, they're not friends yet. So, in the same time that you're getting to know these people, they're also getting to know these.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Usually when I ask people for a recommendation, the first iteration is never the recommendation. So it's kind of cool to have it here, like, where it actually makes sense.
Yeah.
How long was Third Life? Like how long are they doing those series usually?
So most series are like 8-ish episodes. If your you know favorites out earlier, then obviously they're gonna have less episodes than, you know, someone who lives to the end. In terms of like the length for each video, it depends on the person, really. So you know, people like Scott and Lizzie, they have shorter episodes than someone like Ether, right? It really depends.
Okay, Grian Third Life. Oh god, now the urge to look up how much content that actually is. Yeah, that's happening here. It's on my eternal. Yeah, please, give me a playlist, my guys. Give me a pet peeve. I hate when creators don't make their own playlists for their content. Why are you doing this to me? Why? What is that? Why do you hate me like this? 8 videos, all like half an hour. That's doable. That's genuinely doable. Okay. I did absolutely not save that playlist. That didn't happen. But yeah, if I get to watch it, I will actually I will scream at you probably. I will.
Yeah. Also, Haas also like mentioned something good, that a lot of these people have like supercuts.
Oh, that's cool.
So if you don't want to watch the 8 episodes, you could just watch like the 2-hour thing or something, the 1 hour thing.
The condensed version of it.
Yeah, the movie.
That is cool. That is cool, actually. Because it's pretty short. Yeah. That is. I think the not problem, but the thing about Minecraft content is that, of course, it's for the most people, they just start somewhere and then they just build on it, and they're doing that for years now, and you just literally, if you start, you can't catch up with that. So I like short formats like this to get into it. It's the same with if someone wants to watch like live play D&D shit. I will not recommend you Critical Role. I recommend you guys watch Dimension 20. because short campaigns, and then you can see if that's actually something you want to watch. So yeah, that makes sense actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, chat, any last questions, comments, insider jokes I will not understand, but maybe Zeesie will.
Thumbs up.
God, I'm drinking all the time today. I yapped too much
I
yesterday.
need to take a piss.
Yeah, I think we're almost through basically. Because I have all my questions done, which is kind of cool. I learned things. It sounds interesting, especially if since it's like a short format, and if you I don't know, if I would start to watch like whenever they do the next one, I can just go into
it's coming up
it.
soon.
Oh, when?
Sometime in a couple weeks, I think they said.
Oh,
They're gonna make a short Christmas one. That's like 3 episodes or something
Oh,
like
that's-
that.
that's cool.
From memory.
yeah, but it's nice that I can just watch that and probably still enjoy that, because yes, they have established relationships with each other, but it's still like a new thing, which that's cool. That's really cool to get new people in. Good to know. Maybe Haze, maybe remind me if that happens, because I will not be on the lookout for it. But thank you very much. We finally got to do that. That was cool. Learned a lot. And you did a good job. You had no need to be nervous. That worked out so cool.
Thank you.
They're
I was
always
so nervous.
there's always some kind of secrets. They just act mysteriously for a few weeks, and then one Friday they all upload.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That is funny. That is genuinely kind of funny. Okay. Do you have any streams or stuff coming up with you that you want to advertise?
I'm recovering. I need to take a chill pill. I need to stop being sick before I can.
That's
start streaming.
You should do that. But if you recover, anything already planned that is not Twisted Wonderland?
Ooh, well, on the 13th, I am going to be doing a collab with the buffet table. I think if that still goes through.
Oh, what you guys
Yeah,
doing?
Christmas thing.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I have no clue.
I don't know. Umi, you're still here? Can you confirm that? Are we Zeesie Hollanding here now, or is that a thing that?
That's honestly good. Good point. I'm going to shut my mouth.
What's a buffet table?
Yeah. I am a part of a group called Buffet Table, and it's like 7, including me, cool people who are sick and radical and cool and cool. Cool.
Actually, Mira, since you're on my server, I actually have a channel on my server that's called Friends of the House, and I actually have a list with the whole buffet table. If you want to check them out.
Holy shit!
Yeah. You guys are on my Friends of the House list. Yeah, I have linked like all their Twitch accounts. So easy for you, and have a little. What did I describe you with? Now I'm kind of scared, honestly, because I made a little comment to everyone. Yeah, I also linked the buffet table Discord. Because I asked if I could have a link, and I was given one. So you can actually hang out, because they're all pretty cool people. Oh no! I actually okay. We're fine. I
What did you describe it as?
I just said the rose maiden, but don't think she's delicate.
Ha.
But that's very neutral territory. I think that was okay. Oh God, I just read that, and Zed is a ghost. And I just wrote, just because he's a ghost doesn't mean he can't cook. Oh my God, the pun. Oh god, I'm closing that again. That is yeah, but yeah, thank you for hanging out. Check out Zeesie.
Thank you.
Check out the rest of the buffet table. That was very cool. That was fun.
Yippee! Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Finally, that was the hiccups were hiccuping from all sides. That were That's life. That's life. Yeah, I also have bad news actually for next. I had a Hydrafixation planned next week, but that's not gonna happen. Fun. you know, it's okay. So now the question is any one of those weird Minecraft people actually online? That would be fun to raid over, actually.
I actually don't know, but I can check.
That would be cool. That would be just funny to go over. Like, hey, we talked about it. I mean, it makes sense to raid over to some Minecraft. I also have another friend who's actually playing Minecraft right now, so that would be my plan B. But plan A would be kind of funny. A bit.
We got Ren. Ren is live. Oh, he's on the Hermitcraft server.
Ah. Well, that would. Who? Give me what's the name? What's the
Ren Dog TV.
Ah. Okay, then we're doing this. That is funny. Hi Ren, we talked about you.
Yeah, Pearl and Ether were there, so let's talk
Oh,
about them.
that's good. Let's see if a lot of people. Let's see if he actually reacts to a raid. So that's the other thing. But that's kind of funny. But yes, thank you guys for hanging out. We might see each other tonight, which means in like 6-7 hours, if I feel like it, to play another silly little game. If not, we see each other next week. Follow Zeesie everywhere, because Zeesie is funny, as proven by today.
Yippee!
Other than that, have a good weekend. Thanks for coming, guys. Especially for some of you fucking early. What's wrong with you guys? I have no damn words. And confetti for the end. Perfect.
Hey!
But yeah, I'm rating you out to Random TV. That will be a conversation in a second. That will be the funniest shit ever. I love that. Yes, Zeesie, you go to bed now and recover. That's important.
Yeah.
I will also probably, I don't know, chill for a second. Thank you guys for hanging out. See you maybe later. See you next week. We're out. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!